feel like every time I decide to sit down, I got an angle that's pretty good, stuff start happening. Somebody want to start mowing their lawn. All the cars want to start driving by, just want to give me a hard time. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kathy and I make videos. I don't really know what to say. This is another morning breath video. Haven't decided what I was going to call it yet. We'll figure it out. I'm back. I'm gonna do my eyebrows and then come back because I already know this is about to be. I'm just gonna come back. It is amazing to me how much I can ramble and not say anything. Like say a bunch of nothing. So obviously my makeup is done. This morning breath was a fail. But I didn't find out my finger on the chair. Anyway, this morning breath video was a complete fail only because I always get so caught up in rambling. I'm just like, all right, Kathy, you're not making no sense no more. Shut up. But I just figured I'd just turn this video into like a I talk you listen type of video, which is the same thing. All the videos are because nobody's in front of me. So I don't want to do like a recap video of the year, but basically I was talking about balance and me trying to find mine. Because I feel like over the year of 2019 I've been blessed, but I've also had my little pitfalls, so which happens every year. That's not nothing new, but this year I just really feel like I became a lot more aware of who I am, who I'm becoming, my strengths, my weaknesses, just a lot. So the great things that have happened this year, I finally met my family, and they probably think I'm weird because I tell them I love them and all that stuff, and it's like, you don't know me. But like, I love my family, I love them, and I really love them. What else? Got a new job, so that's a blessing. I started my spiritual journey and I've been taking it serious. Overall I have been, but here and there I do find myself dipping in and out and like not meditating as much and not really focusing on certain things as much as I should have. When I first started, I was really trying to take it serious, and when I was seeing the manifesting work out in my favor and stuff like that. So I just feel like I need to get back into that, because once I stopped meditating, I stopped doing all those things, I realize that I'm very susceptible to the negatives like shooting right at me so fast, and I'm just like, I just don't like that feeling anymore. And I learned throughout this year that I'm very sensitive. Like, I'm very sensitive. I've always been sensitive, but I feel like now, because I'm becoming more in tune with my emotions, and because I've been asking my source, the universe, God, I've been asking for certain things and not realizing that when you ask, you'll receive, and you have to receive the things that come with it. Yeah, that's been, let me turn this light up a little bit so you guys can see me a little more. That's better. I'm just learning how this whole thing works, and I'm learning to ask for things specifically how I want them, and not just give a vague, broad statement of like, that could be like a general thing, and I'm just trying to figure out why is all this happening for me to just have this one thing, you know? Even with that being said, I'm more aware of why I am the way I am. I've learned to unpack a lot of trauma. It was this year was just like a really big eye-opener, but I'm grateful for everything that happened this year that has pushed me closer to my higher self. But with all the good, there's bad. So I've had very low moments this year, very low moments this year. I won't say it's a bad thing, but it is, because it's affecting me in a negative way, I would put that on the list of me having anxiety. I feel like we all do, and I feel like I've always kind of known that I have it, but I didn't take it serious because I just feel like, oh, it's not as bad, I shouldn't be complaining because people have it worse. But I just like, but I can't neglect me and what's happening to me. So and now that everybody's saying, oh, I think I got anxiety, I think I got anxiety, I think that we all do, especially when you're traumatized and stuff like that. So I feel like this year just made me be more aware that I do have it, especially when people pointed out to me that I may have it. It's just like, ah, you noticed that too? Okay. So I've had maybe 2, possibly 3. I'm gonna say for sure 2 people have told me that they think I have that. I have anxiety. And I probably do. Whatever. I probably do. But I just don't like that it hits me in these weird ways, because like, say if it's like, it could be me overthinking the smallest of things, and then it's like a domino effect of like, okay, it's about to go downhill from here, like I can't. And then or there's times where I'm something as simple as like me going to Burger King or some type of fast food restaurant or something, Checkers or something, I don't know. And no, not Checkers, you can't go inside Checkers, but just like going to some type of fast food restaurant or restaurant in general, my first thing is say, go to the drive-thru. I don't want to see people. Like, I don't want to be around people. I don't want to stand in line and people gonna look at me like, oh my god, why she look like that? Like, my mind, it just feels like the gears just get wild, they get crazy. I'm just like, I want to go in the car. We could do it on the drive-thru. I don't care if the drive-thru is wrapped around the building. I would rather go to the drive-thru. But then there's other days where I'm just saying, let me just go around there real quick and get it. And I have to stand there for like a couple minutes, and then it doesn't faze me. So I just hate that they hit me, like my levels of anxiety hits me in different times. I have learned that I get attached to people and they become a part of my routine unknowingly to myself in the moment, and then I realize that after they're already deeply invested into my routines. And it's a bunch of other stuff I just don't want to get into, but I realized that I could possibly have anxiety. And it's okay. I'm glad that I know. It's just now it's up to me to control it and stuff like that. And it's not, I don't feel like it's like, oh, I'm just like, I can't function, but it does affect your daily life. So I'm just like, okay. But this year has shown me, because I've asked, and this is just what I get for asking, to remove people or bring in people or show me people who are not for me, who are meant for me, all and so in whatever way that they are. I've asked that that it shows, like I know exactly where you fit in my life. So with that, people have been slightly removed. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the camera, I'm like in front of a window. Slightly removed, brought in within reason, have been rekindled unexpectedly. It just been a lot, and like people that I've known for years who know me like the back of their hand, like when those dynamics change, it changed a lot. So it's just like I don't know, you just really gotta be mindful of what you ask for, and I just want to be able to take from that or from these experiences, it's all honestly for the greater good of my life. So yeah, 2019 has been the year of the, I don't want to say awakening, but like an eye-opener. Like I've experienced a good amount of events this year, so next year will have no choice but to be a flourishing year for me, you know. The last 2 years of my life has been a lot. It's been a lot. Towards the end of this year, I've been blessed. I feel like next year is just, it has to be, it's gonna always get better than as years go by. It's gonna always get better. I just have to find my balance and know when to know how to focus more so on the good than the bad, because I find myself dwelling in the negative parts of the year. But that always happens when I'm not meditating, when I'm not like at peace with myself, when I'm not like focused on, oh, okay, just better yourself, just keep going, whatever. When I'm not in that mindset, I'm just like, oh, it's just terrible. I'm supposed to, it's just never gonna get better. It's just always gonna be this, whatever. So I find myself dwelling in those moments, and I hate that because it's so draining. And I'm glad that I don't allow myself to take out any type of frustration on other people. But it is a lot to keep inside. So like, and even when I make these videos, these are forms of me sitting down and talking, whether it's to a camera to post or just a camera for myself to watch back right after I record and then delete it. Those to me are forms of intimacy for myself. And I've learned that, I've known that, but a lot of people just not gonna get you. They're gonna think that the things that you think are intimacy, or the things that make sense in your head is not going to make sense to everybody else. They're going to think, all right, it don't make sense to me, but all right. I have to understand that it's not meant for everybody to understand. The right people will understand, and if no one understands, you get yourself. I've become very aware of why I do the things that I do, why I speak the way that I speak, why I function the way I function. And I feel like next year is me finding my way, is me finding the right way to navigate through those feelings and through my chaotic brain. I feel like next year is going to be a very flourishing year for me. Like 2020, it's going to be a different year for me, in the sense that it feels different. Like I feel more in tune. It sounds weird, but I feel more in tune with 2020 than I do in 2019. Like every year that passed up until now has been like, okay, well, just another day. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna change the date. 2020 actually feels like a shift. And that makes me anxious, it makes me scared, it makes me excited, it makes me ready and unsure. Like it's just everything. But it feels like a shift. And I feel like it's a shift for the better. And pertaining to my life, I feel like things are just gonna get better. Because they have to get better, you know. So they will get better. So yeah, like I don't want to go through a whole run through. I have an idea for another video I want to post, but we're gonna see how that works out. So yeah, I'm gonna end this one because it's already almost 20 minutes long. Not including the actual makeup part of it. That's dumb. I'm taking that part out. But yeah, so I'm done with this morning talk video. Morning talk. I don't even know what the name of my videos. Morning breath. I'm done with this one. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Whatever, you know, all the call to action things. I just said like and subscribe. Whatever. Leave comments. Watch the video. Repost the video. Whatever that you want to do. And I'll see you in my next one.